welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I will be showing you how to make these cute little bears. Let's start. Right here, I'm going to start by making the body. So I want to make a ball and shape it into a pear shape. I continue by making the head. So I grab a ball. Make sure that it's proportional. Right here, I'm making the legs. I grab a piece of fondant and I roll it out and I make a L shape. After that, I grab the veining tool to make the little toes. Okay, so once I finish my leg, I grab a toothpick and I insert it inside the legs to secure. Right here, I'm making another leg. And I use the same veining to make the toes. Using another toothpick, I'm inserting inside the legs. As you can see, I left a little bit of the toothpick out. And I place the body inside the toothpicks. So here I have the face. I'm pinching out just a little bit just to add the mouth. Then I grabbed a piece of fondant, and as you can see, I have like a triangle shape. I place it where I made the pinch on the face, and I just try to smooth it out. With a little bit piece of black fondant, I make the nose. Press it there. If you need to add a little bit of glue or water, just do that. I didn't need it at this time. So I make the mouth. So as you can see, I continue to work with the mouth. I want to make sure that this little bear is happy and smiling. At the end of the mouth, I want to cut just a little bit, making a C shape. To make the eyebrows, I grab a piece of black fondant. I am adding a little bit of glue or water. And as you can see, I already had the other eyebrow ready. So here I am using a tip number 12 to make the little eyes, and I am pressing halfway down. So right here I am using an eatable black marker to outline the eyes. So I am doing the same thing on the other eye. To make the ears, I grab a piece of fondant in the same color as the body. I'm cutting that circle in half, and then I press down where the line is, just to make the circle a little bit thinner. To hold the ears in place, I am adding a little bit of glue. I hold it for a little bit. And here we have it, the male face. To make the female bare face, I am adding eyelashes with the same eatable marker. And I'm also adding a little bit of eatable blush or eatable powder. And right here, I added too much. So with my fingers, I'm going to tap it and remove the extra powder. To make the flower on her face, I have already rolled out a piece of pink fondant. And with this cutter, I make a flower. Here I am using a ball tool to create a little bit of the shape on the flower. With a piece of yellow fondant, I am making the center of the flower. I am adding a little bit of glue to secure the flower close to the ears. And here we have it, the cute female face. So once I have completed the faces, I am bringing back the body. And to add support, I am adding another toothpick between the body. I am now adding the face. Since I wanted my bears to have a little bit more color, right here I am adding a little bit of the light brown fondant. So I didn't want the fondant to be too perfect right now. I feel like this way you'll have more texture. To add more texture to this bear, I am using this tool and I am going up and down. I am going everywhere, the feet, the body, and even the face. To make the arms, I am using a piece of brown fondant, and at one end I am pressing down, as you can see, to make it smoother from one end, and at the other end I am using it to make the fingers. And to make the fingers, I am using the knife. I also want to add texture to the arms, so I'm doing it with the same tool that I used before. To make the toilet paper, I am using a piece of black fondant. Then I am using this piece of brown fondant to cover the outer part of the black fondant. And this is to pretend that this is the center of the toilet paper. As you can see right here, I already have some white fondant, and I made sure that the white fondant was very thin. I'm adding a little bit of water to secure the white fondant. With this tool, I want to add some texture to the toilet papers. I wanted to make sure that whenever I fold it out, I was able to see the texture, so I went out and opened and made a little bit of texture to the inside. Okay, so here I already have another one that I pre-made. So here I am ready to add the female face to her body. So the same, I want to add a toothpick in the center. I'm also adding the hands for both of the bears. So here they didn't want to stay in place, so I kept going back and forth to make sure that they were secure and ready. So now I'm adding the toilet paper to the back of the male bear. And I also want to secure the toilet paper, so I'm adding a toothpick. A little bit of glue. And then I'm also adding the hands for the female bear. The same, I want to add a little bit of water or some glue. And here we have them, two loving bears. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.